What's up, YouTube? We are in the shop today getting ready to chop up a truck and Modelmind 72's Mustang. As I said, the Mustang has a stock motor. This motor, to be exact. Oh, can't even see that. Sorry. This motor right here is the stock motor. And that's coming out today. And the big question is, where is it going? It's going in there. So, this one isn't loose yet, but with a little bit of a hi-ya and a harka-durka, this one will come out. This one's a supercharged SVT motor, or SVE motor, for the performance. And that's a 100 horsepower V4. So I've already loosened everything. The radiator comes right out. This doesn't really come out unless you take the manifold off, but it doesn't want to, so we'll just slide it right out. Now, the thing you have to remember is that model has got fenders. The fenders in that model are right in that little area. I don't know if you can see them with my little dinky flashlight. Our goal is to take this thing out and put it in there, and we're going to find something that we can custom build and put in here. I'm going to ask Modelmind what kind of motors he likes and stick one in there, but I'm going to take this thing off camera for a little bit, keep talking to you because I can't do 2 videos at a time, it won't let me. So I'm going to just actually probably do it on camera, just take the body off. And Modelmind, there's your interior. I don't know if you can see that, there you go. So we take this piece off too. And this is how simple this model is. I mean, it is a super easy put together model. Now I got asked if I should take everything from this kit and stick it on here because everything's there with stock. No, I'm not going to do that. Everything here on this truck is built to be a lowered truck. Now the fun part is taking it off. And then the fun part, again, see, that's what I mean? That cross member is the only hard part about this model to get to stay on. And all I'm going to do is just slide this stuff back. And I'm going to take the SVT, or the Super Stallion, off camera for a little bit. Bring this in just a little closer. There we go. So now we have the truck in view. Hopefully. Let's get some better lighting over here. Hopefully that's better lighting. Now, or we'll just put it right here, I guess. I'm experimenting with camera angles, and if you couldn't tell, it doesn't really work because this model is a pain in the butt. I'll just stick a light underneath here. And you can... Here. That's the engine bay, just with the little LED lights stuck underneath it. So, this is out now. And this is going in. Hopefully it's pretty straightforward. Of course not. This chassis is super glued on, so there's no way to take it off. So we're going to have to like cram it in with some brute force. I don't know if you can still see that on camera, but these are the coolest models out there to build. Just one of the most challenging to get to work. Oh, there goes my cross member. What else is going to break? I don't want to know. One thing I could do is take off this top piece of the supercharger and the front fan, because that just kind of fell off. And is it possible to go in from the bottom? Nope, not at all. You could go through the bottom if you didn't have this cross member in there. Take the turbo off too. Okay, so we have a fit. It's not the way I like to fit them. I have to take out the fenders. Just to get it to sit down flat. Yeah, we need to take out the fenders. And luckily, the fenders will just, after kind of poking them just a little bit, they'll fall right out. Now, we've got the motor in there. I never wanted to take these fenders off, but for the sake of my truck, I'll do it. Now, the fun part is figuring out how to get it in there, not allow it to move around anymore. Whoa, it's raining parts. Okay, I got a clear idea on how to get this to work, so we're just going to let it fall out again. Then we're going to go to the trusty super glue, which is almost out. Get some of that awesome stuff in there. Now I got the 10-second stuff because in that way I can fiddle around with the glue a little bit more. Okay, off camera, I got most of the glue in there. I'm going to just take a little bit more. And stick it on the gears of the motor, or the bottom half of the oil pan. And then just slide it in there. Then the fun part is flipping it upside down. And then trying to get it to match up perfectly. I'm doing a lot of this off camera because it's kind of hard to look at something and hope to God it'll fit off camera. Okay. Can't even see it. So we got the LS motor, or whatever you want to call it, installed. The SVE supercharged production motor. I broke this pulley off and realized that, you know, I have a motor in here that needs to have it back on, and the glue isn't even drying, so it's a sign I didn't use enough. Ugh, crap, I hate this part. The part where if you don't put it out, if you don't put this pulley back on right, the motor will never go back on. We're going to add more glue, a crap ton this time. And then we are going to stick it back in. We're going to go off camera again. Okay. And the way I build models is I like to wing it half the time. That's how a lot of my models come out the way they do. So now we've got that ready to go. We've got that motor in here. And if you remember, that part broke off, so I'll have to glue it back on. Didn't want to take those off, but I had to. Okay. So, Rusty Anny is basically getting this, like, super cool facelift. And hopefully it works. Because I'm tired of having to do this thing constantly. Now, we're going to take the air system and we're going to glue it back in there. Oh no. If you remember, I said I like to wing it. I don't like to follow directions. And the super glue is not even drying, so I'm not even going to worry about that part. We will actually add more glue again. Except this time I actually watched where it went in, and it went in right underneath here. It wasn't even going in. A lot of my friends said I should call this car Big Rika, because she's big, but I don't know where the Rika part came from. Okay, let's get this big behemoth back in here. Big supercharged glory. Ah, shiznits. It's not even going back in. Awesome. Don't you have it where you build a shiny new model and you think it's the coolest thing in the world and the dang thing doesn't go back in? Turbo popped off. In my world, you can never fail at anything, so... But my world isn't so perfect, I guess. Oh my god. It's driving me nuts. More glue that I just don't have. Yay. I don't have enough glue to keep on freaking supplying this motor. Okay, while off camera, I don't know if you caught any of that, probably didn't. We got it kind of settled down. Super glue was in the camera way. So we're going to let that dry for a few minutes, and then we will put that in and decide what motor we need to put into Modelmind's car, and I'll run it by him and see if he likes it, and then we should be good to go. And I think this might be dry. It's dry enough to play with. Well, not play with, but put back all the shiny chrome crap back in there. So we're going to add glue to our turbo. If I have any left. I'm running out of glue. Okay, the fun part. Not. No, do. This is like my first video ever that I actually go in depth on explaining how to put a stupid turbocharged motor into a truck. I never thought it'd be this hard. But you know, little Annie needs an upgrade because her big brother or sister, whatever you want to call it, has already got a supercharged motor in there, running on a tunnel ram system. So it's time for an upgrade for Rusty Annie. So we let that dry, and then the fun part is we gotta get this turbo in there too. Let me get the brightness adjuster off. It'll help out just a little. This is like my 18th time rebuilding this motor. My fingers are so numb from building that little go-kart that you guys will see on my page if you haven't seen it already. It's like all at the top. I gotta use like the back of my chair to get most of it out. I hate using model glue. That's what I'm trying to avoid. I've got enough model glue to supply me a week without super glue, but I just despise it. I'm going to add some to the back of my turbo housing also. Sorry if my gigantic fingers are in the way. Okay, turbo's in. That is sweet looking. Let's get a close up. Okay, my lighting obviously sucks, but it's basically just that with like a lot less chromey. It's going in there. It's going into Rusty Annie. Yeah, no progress on that guy yet. Just, I don't know, it's not his time, I guess. Now, one thing is, I do have to install these pipes on the Super Stallion. The rims were chrome, but I painted them satin black. So I gotta take these tubes and put them in also. Without an instruction manual, because I don't even know how the hell those go in. Because I'm old school, I don't believe in instruction manuals. Just kidding, I might need to look at one, just to be on the safe side. I think it's pretty far-fetched though. They go in like that. Here's what I'll do. Give you a sneak peek of the box. Ooh, shiny. See that? You probably can't even see it. One neat thing about this box, even though it's all torn up, is the fact it had like a little road painted on the back of the box. It came like that from the factory. Too bad Modelmind couldn't get the back of that box. Ooh, instructions. What are those? Common fact, I've never used instruction manuals when it comes to building my models. Even skill level 3s, I don't use them, but for the first time I'm going to have to use them because I don't know how the hell this works. Let's see here. First page. Engine assembly. Engine assembly continued. Does not have what I'm looking for, so... Hang on, folks. Aha, here's what we're looking for. Well, lighting might suck, so here you go. Okay, so the turbos go in like that. And they connect to these little ports. I need to find that piece too, and I'm going to stick it in Little Annie. Or Rusty Annie, figure out how it goes in there. I gotta get all the tubing and all that. Completed assembly. I did it without it being completed. Ha ha. So fancy. Let's get back on our little podium. Let's fix the lighting. put those aside. And then, probably should have put the radiator in before, but I can do it without the tires, so it works out all the same. Okay, that's pretty dang solid. It's still moving, but we are golden. So, piece number 87, this piece right here that my finger is on, goes on the left side, or the right side of the truck, and this piece goes on the left side of the truck. That's right, that's left. Right, left. Right, right, left. It's so hard. Ugh. And then I need to go back in the box because I'm missing a piece. That's very vital. Not even seeing the piece. That's because it's buried. Parts tree number 6. Question is, where is that fancy radiator? I think I found it. Dropped something too. Now what I'm doing, I've been told, is a burden. I'm putting a Ford motor into a Chevy. I don't like Fords, so I really don't care. That's why I'm putting this in there. I could put it on sideways. I don't think anybody's gonna yell at me for it. Even though it will fit. Oh, yeah, it'll fit going in just like that. Just needs to get put into the tire. And I'll do that off camera because that takes some superb skills and concentration and all that crap. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is off camera, I'm going to put everything else in, and then I'll check back in a few minutes and it'll be done. So thanks for watching, folks, and check back in like a half an hour, and Rusty Anny should be done, and then we'll do an update on Modelmind 72's Super Stallion. Later.